Hey, happy Saturday. Woohoo! I have just left the little thrift store. I had some stuff to drop off. I took it in. And then I went in and basically I just bought stuff to keep me from being cold at work. I swear, I'm starting to think it's me, but I'm just cold all the time. And I know it's my thyroid, and but I looked on my calendar and I saw that I actually have an appointment with my doctor in January. I don't even remember making that appointment, so I'm going to have to call and confirm it, because I do not remember scheduling that. Unless that might have been, maybe it's like an annual checkup or something. I'm not really sure. But so I just noticed that the stuff I bought in the little thrift store is all stuff to keep me warm. I got this nice long gray cardigan from Green Tea. It's very soft, and I love stuff like this at work. I even keep a blanket in one of my desk drawers. I have this little throw, and I sit there like somebody in a nursing home. I'm sitting at my desk with this blanket over my legs, pulled up as far as I can get it, and I'm still cold. And nobody else in the office is complaining about being cold. Like, nobody. It's just me. I am the only one who seems to be cold, other than one random lady in accounting way down the hall. Now, I hear you. It's not the patriarchy. People always say that. Oh, it's men. Men control the thermostat. Literally, they don't. A woman controls the thermostat where I work. There are no men involved in the temperature in that office. It is not men. Quit blaming everything on men. I'm so tired of it. Random rant. But will you please quit blaming everything on men? God almighty, it's annoying. Everything is not the fault of men. Just stop it. And I got this from Lucky Brand. It's a sweater. It's nice and soft. Got that. Another big, thick, gray cardigan from somebody. J. Jill. Another big, thick cardigan. These are $3 a piece. And then I found a Christmas sweater. It's very red and fuzzy. What does it say? It has sequin writing on it. Make it merry. Can you see that? Make it merry. Which is kind of a play on words, because I'm Mary. I have another sweater. It's a Ray Dunn sweater, and it just says Mary, M-E-R-R-Y. So, I know, I did it again. I got the Ray Dunn sweater here as well. $3 a piece. Like, all their sweaters are $3. So I have an eye doctor appointment in a little bit. I'm going to head on over there. So it's at this place in the mall, which I never go to the mall because I don't feel like getting shot. But so there's this eye doctor that I go to, but they didn't have any Saturday appointments until on over into February for some reason. They just all booked up on Saturdays. But this location at the mall had some appointments for Saturdays. So that's why I'm going to the mall. There's a Lens Crafters over there, and then the little eye doctor place is right there. I get my glasses at Costco, though. If you wear glasses and you have a Costco near you and you haven't checked them out, I would definitely recommend doing that. You will save a ton of money on your glasses, and you get really nice glasses, but they're way cheaper. I got these there. I have several pairs of prescription sunglasses that I got at Costco. But see, I have some HSA money that I need to use up by the end of the year. I have like $400 I need to use up by the end of December. It's a health savings account, and it doesn't roll over from year to year. So if you don't use it by the end of the year, you lose it. So I have about $400 sitting in there that I didn't even know was there. I checked the balance the other day, and oh shit, I have $400 in that account. All right, yeah. So I went ahead and made an eye doctor appointment because I'm overdue to get my eyes checked anyway, and maybe I can just get some new glasses, and that will use up some of the money, but not all of it. And I told my older son to go ahead and make an eye doctor appointment too, because he also wears glasses. I said, just go ahead and get you some new glasses, and we'll use up the rest of that money for that. So I don't want to just lose it. But you can go to Costco and get really nice glasses. I can get 2 pairs of glasses. I can get a pair of prescription sunglasses and regular glasses for $200, $250, something like that for both pairs. It's a hell of a deal, and they're really great. And they'll adjust them as many times as you want for free. Just go in and they'll adjust them if they're not fitting right. The prescription sunglasses I have in the Metro are a little bit loose. I need to get them adjusted. But I'm never in the Metro when I go to Costco, so I don't think to get them out and take them with me. But they're very loose. They need to be adjusted. They're really bad. So I'm working on wrapping presents for the Angel Tree kids today, and my plan is to get them all wrapped and done today and drop them off tomorrow and get 3 more angels tomorrow. So we'll get our second batch of 3 hopefully tomorrow. That's the plan. And I'm going to make 2 videos of me wrapping presents. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably do 2. And I'm not going to show me wrapping all of the presents because I have to wrap them so much slower when I'm making a video, and it takes forever. And I'm just dying, honestly, while I'm making the video because I want to wrap them so much faster because I can wrap them really fast. But I'm having to go really slow for the video, and it's okay, but I'm not going to wrap them all that way because we have a lot of presents to wrap for these kids. And I want to make sure I get it all done so I can drop them off tomorrow and we can get our next 3 Angel Tree kids. Because I'm off work this whole week coming up. The whole week. I'm taking Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday off work. And I already had Thursday and Friday off for Thanksgiving. So I'm going to have the whole week off. And I did that on purpose so I could work on Angel Tree stuff. I scheduled this time off months ago. And it has worked out perfectly. I wasn't sure when the Angel Tree kids would be out and available, but it has worked out absolutely perfectly. So I'll have time to do that. I can make a video showing you my ornaments for my Christmas trees. It's just going to be all about Christmas for a little bit on my other channel, and so if you don't like that, you may not like my channel for a little bit. It's going to be lots of Christmas presents and Christmas ornaments, and oh my gosh, so many Christmas things. And I kind of have to watch it though, honestly, because I start to get burnt out on it, making all these Christmas videos, and I don't want to be burnt out before Christmas even gets here, but I'll be okay. I got to stop and get some tissue paper before I go back home. I realized I only have a little bit. I don't know where the rest of it went. I swear I had more, but I just have a little bit of tissue paper. So I'm gonna have that. And so I think I have everything else. I had to go to Walmart this morning and get some tape. I realized I had almost no tape, so I had to go get some more tape. Tape has gotten expensive. I mean, everything has, but good Lord, I wanted to get some of the rolls of tape that you can put on the dispenser. Oh my God, that stuff has gone up. I got a pack they have these packs of 6 rolls of that tape. It was $15 for 6 rolls. It's insane. But then they had a pack of 10 and it was only 20. So I just went ahead and got the big 10 pack. I won't need any tape again for a long, long time. I should have enough to do me for a while. But wrapping all these presents for the Angel Tree kids, I'll go through a lot of it just doing that. Because I want to make sure that the presents are very well wrapped and taped up, because they're going to have to be moved at least 3 times. Once to get into my car, then I have to get them in the car, take them into the facility, then whoever picks them up is going to have to come pick them up. So they're going to get moved, at least 3 times. Into the car, and then they're going to have to get them out of the car. So anyway, I want to try to use good quality paper, and I want to make sure they are well taped so they're not going to come undone. So yeah, it's exciting. Oh my gosh. I have so much stuff for these kids. I'm having fun. I already actually wrapped a little bit of it earlier this morning. I had some time, so I went ahead and just wrapped them. Because we're not, like I said, we're not wrapping them all in the video, so I just went ahead and wrapped a few of them while I just had some time to kill, so I just went ahead and wrapped some just to get them going. Because there are just so many to wrap. And I don't want to spend all day on it. Like, I want to have some of my day to do some other stuff. Like, I've got some errands to run. I need to go get groceries. I need to do this and that. So I don't want to spend all day on it. But I want to have everything ready. So, and my son, we're going to use his truck, and we're going to take him. Although it's raining now, we're going to have to put a tarp in the back of the truck because I don't want the presents to get any rainwater on them. I don't think it's supposed to rain tomorrow, but it's raining right now. So the back of his truck is going to get all full of rainwater. Have to try to get that out. And then just put a tarp back there. But we're going to have a ton of presents to be moved and dropped off. We're going to take all 3 kids. We're going to take all their stuff at once. So it's definitely going to be a lot. But we can do it. And then while I'm there, I'm going to get 3 more angels off the tree. So I don't know if I'm going to do 3 siblings again. I'm thinking I'll probably... well, if I get a feeling about a certain 1 or 2, I'll get those. But probably we will get maybe like 2 siblings and then 1 single kid, or 3 single kids. I don't know. We'll see how it works out. But the next 3 will probably be younger kids. So yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm excited. I love doing this. This is my favorite little series thing that we do all year. I love doing it. It's, oh my God, I spend way too much money and it is so fun and I have no regrets. I love it. So we're gonna get everything dropped off. Yeah. What else is going on? Crazy lady has lost the door to her mailbox. I don't know if I mentioned that. The little door thing on her mailbox has just vanished. Now, it had been hanging by a piece of wire for months. It was just kind of hanging. It wouldn't really shut, I guess. And it was just hanging from the mailbox. Well, now it's just completely disappeared. So she had to improvise, I guess. She has found somewhere a hubcap to a car. And that is now the door to her mailbox. It's just a damn hubcap. I don't know how the mailman is going to navigate around that. I don't know. I don't know if it's just set up there on the opening to the mailbox. I don't know how she has it affixed to the mailbox. I don't know. But it's funny as hell. Oh my God, it is a freaking hubcap. It's way bigger than the mailbox, so it's just this big hubcap. Damn. Oh, she put her Halloween decorations out the other night too. She must have done it in the middle of the night, but she put I think I mentioned that before. She put Halloween. It's still out. She's moved it around a little bit, but it's still out. And she posted a video of her harassing these 2 kids in front of her house, and then following the kids down the street and continuing to harass them. Like, just talking shit to them. One of them looked like she was maybe 7 or 8 years old. The other one might have been maybe 10 or 11 years old. And she's just following them down the street and talking shit to them about their mom and how their mom is a piece of shit or something. I don't know. She was saying something about, one of you called me a prostitute in Spanish, and you really need to learn how to behave, and nobody's treating you to how to respect people or some shit. I don't know. My son downloaded the video, and I sent it to the HOA president, and I texted it to her, and I said, this, she put this up online herself. She put this stuff up on her page. I thought you should know about it. It is just ridiculous. This stuff the people in this neighborhood are expected to tolerate out of this woman. It's just, why do we have to live this way? We have people who have moved out. We have people talking about putting their houses on the market just because of her, just to get away from her. How is there nothing the HOA can do? So she called me Friday morning. So I sent her all this Thursday night, and she called me Friday morning, and we had a chat about it. She said, I understand it's hard. I get calls about her constantly. People are calling, there's this crazy lady on this street down here, and she's doing this and that. And, and she just tells them all the same thing, call 911 and report it. We need everybody to report this stuff when she's doing it. because according to her, okay, so she did press charges because the crazy lady punched her in the head. This was back in August when she was trying to break up a confrontation between Crazy Lady. That's not her real name, by the way. Between Crazy Lady and another neighbor on the walking trail. She tried to intervene. Crazy Lady punched her in the head. So the HOA president did press charges, and she failed to appear at the first court hearing. So there is a warrant out for her for that, for failure to appear in a criminal matter. And she also has a warrant from my issue. So there are at least 2 outstanding warrants on this woman, and they still won't get her. No. As long as she's in her house, they won't do anything. They're not going to go get her. They have to find her outside of her house, which she's sneaky. She must know that she needs to, be scarce. So they have not been able to catch her. So she's still home. She doesn't come out of her house much, but she does come out occasionally. She was out the other night screaming just absolute gibberish. She was screaming about some man who had German eyes. And she just kept screaming about the man with German eyes. Like, what the hell does that even mean? How do you have German eyes? What is that? But she kept shouting out random dates, and like her brain is just deteriorating. So anyway, the HOA president said, there have been other incidents with her and other members of the neighborhood. She has had some scuffles with some people. So she said, we are trying to build a case against her. The board has voted to retain counsel. We're going to get an attorney involved in this. We are trying to get her out of here, but it is a process. Unfortunately, it is not something you can just do. You cannot just remove somebody. Like she said, it takes time. We understand. We know. We understand what y'all are going through, and we are doing everything we can to get rid of her, but it's not so simple as just snapping your fingers and making it happen. Which, trust me, going through the legal process, I get that because that's what I'm dealing with. So I got her up to speed on everything that was going on with what I've been doing. And, I have the restraining order. She's not allowed on my street. She's not allowed within a certain number of feet of my house. She's not allowed to interact with me or my kids in any way, blah, blah, blah. So she gave me the case number for her criminal matter. I gave her the case number for mine because she has 4 counts of stalking and cyber stalking against her for what she did, posting all that stuff about my kids and me. That's still pending. That hasn't gone anywhere yet. Also, for people who keep saying I need to just move, I found out something interesting when I was talking to her. I didn't know this. Because people tell me, why don't you just move away? Why are you staying there and subjecting yourself to this woman? You could just move. Oh, yeah, that's so easy. Oh, yeah, man, I'll do that on my lunch hour. Yeah, one day. I'll just take care of that right quick. These people obviously don't know what it's like to buy a house in this market. No thanks. I have no interest in buying any houses around here. No, I'm not moving anyway. I wouldn't do it anyway. Even if I had planned to move, I wouldn't do it now just because I don't want her to think she ran me off. I wouldn't give her the satisfaction of thinking that. Hell no. If I had planned to move, I wouldn't do it now. Plus, I have spent so much time and money fixing that house up, and I am this close, y'all. This close to having it paid off. I will hopefully have it paid off by the end of January. That house will be mine free and clear, except for taxes and stuff like that. But yeah, that house will be paid for. I'm not going any damn where. Hell no. And I'm not running from her anyway. This is my house. I'm not going anywhere. She can kiss my ass. I'm not going anywhere. But here's what I found out talking to her. So, all right, the woman that she had a confrontation with on the walking trail, she and her husband had their house on the market, not because of her. They were moving to another part of town. So they didn't leave town. They're still in the city, but they had planned to move, not because of her. It didn't have anything to do with her. But what the hell is that? So she had been harassing this woman, like going down there and harassing her. I think I'm in the wrong place. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go. I think I'm in the wrong part of the parking lot. But anyway, I'm gonna park for a second. I got time. My appointment's not for another 30 minutes, so there's no hurry. So anyway, let me tell you this right quick. So they moved away, and this was recently. This was probably not even a month ago that they moved. Now, the HOA president told me all this. I don't have firsthand knowledge of it. She just told me. She said while they were packing up, you know, the moving van is out there and they're putting stuff in there. Crazy lady is standing out on the street making videos and taking pictures of them and screaming at them the entire time. And they called the police, and the police said there was nothing they could do because it's freedom of speech. It's during the day. She can do it as long as it's not before 10 p.m. They wouldn't do anything. They wouldn't intervene. They wouldn't do shit. So they had to go through the process of packing, like moving everything. You know what a pain in the ass that is anyway. Just making sure it's still recording. What a pain in the ass. Have you ever moved? I've moved a bunch of times in my life. And that's another reason why I'm not moving, because I don't want to move. I hate moving. It is the worst thing. I don't want to go through that. No, thank you. I have no interest in doing that. So you're already having to deal with that. And then you got this crazy ass woman standing out on the street in front of your house, screaming and cussing at you the whole time. And the police come and they won't do shit. They won't do shit. Now, why they didn't arrest her, I don't know. Was that before or after my court date? That might have been before my court date. So I didn't have the warrant then, but the HOA president did. But no, they wouldn't do anything. They didn't do anything to her. They asked her to leave, but of course she just started yelling at them and told them to fuck off. And so they just, oh, sorry, can't do anything. I have opinions on that, but I'm going to shut up. I cannot get over the fact that we are just expected to just tolerate whatever she decides to do. We have to just live with it. No one will do shit about it. And I just cannot get over it. I cannot believe this is reality. That this woman, she can just do this stuff. She can follow kids down the street, recording them and harassing them. And even their parents won't do anything about it. I'm sorry. If that had been my kids, I would have had to have a talk with that woman. Ooh, damn. So, anyway, so she's out there harassing them, right? So people say, why don't you just move? She found out where they moved to. She did. She found out where they moved to, and guess what? Now she's harassing them at their new house. She's going to where they now live in their new home and harassing them there. She found out where they moved, and now she makes trips up there on a regular basis just to mess with them, to scream and yell at them just like she did when they were in the neighborhood. So moving isn't really going to fix this either, because I promise you, if I moved, she'd do the same thing to me. She would find out where I lived, and she would do it to me too. So, no. Moving is not going to fix anything, and I wouldn't move anyway. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going any damn where. So apparently, those people are now seeking a restraining order against her, and I think they should have no trouble getting one. I mean, this woman is going out of her way. She has found out where they live. She's coming to their house and like sitting outside of their house waiting for them to come out just so she can scream at them. It is unbelievable the shit this woman does. I mean, it is just, according to the HOA president, it is just constant. She said now she'll go for a week or 2, 3 weeks and I won't have many calls about her. And then all of a sudden I'll be getting, 5 or 10 calls a day from different people about her. She has these episodes. Now, I don't know what she's been diagnosed with, but I mean, clearly she has episodes. And the HOA president and I did agree that we are very concerned, that we're both afraid she's going to do something really bad. Because it does seem to be escalating. Just over the last year, things have escalated and they show no signs of slowing down. I'm afraid this woman is going to seriously hurt somebody or worse. I'm afraid she is. I don't want it to come to that, but it wouldn't surprise me if it did, sadly. I'm doing everything I can to get somebody to do something with her. Now, I do have a court date next month. The HOA president is coming with me to that court date. She said, I would like to be there. If it would help, I said, well, I would appreciate it. It certainly couldn't hurt. You know, the judge might want to hear from you what you've had to deal with, what other people are saying about her. That might not hurt. Honestly, that would be really good. So she's coming with me. So that's awesome. But I'm not sure exactly where I need to go in this mall to find where I need to be. So I need to go ahead. I don't think I'm at the right entrance. I think I need to go to another entrance, but I'm not sure which one, but I need to find out. I definitely don't think it's this one. I'm in front of a bowling and amusement place. That's not right. But anyway, I just wanted to give you a little update on that. Yeah, I don't know. Also, somebody diagnosed me with ADD or ADHD recently. I've been diagnosed with everything as somebody on social media. I don't have ADD. I don't have ADHD. I know sometimes when I talk, I sound like a squirrel trying to cross the road. That's not really the way I am in real life. When I'm talking to you, it's very informal, and I get happy. And when I get happy, I do sound, I hear how I sound. I know I sound kind of scatterbrained sometimes when I talk. And I just went online and I read through all of the, indicators of ADD or ADHD. And it's basically everything I'm not, everything I don't do. So I'm pretty sure I don't have it. I've been diagnosed with lots of things because there are a lot of internet doctors apparently. I've been diagnosed now with ADD or ADHD. I forget which one it was. Goiter, cancer, dementia, pre-diabetic, whatever. I forget what that was based on. Somebody said I was pre-diabetic. All kinds of skin disorders. Oh yeah, I've been diagnosed with all of the things. Yeah, I can't even remember them all, but yeah, those are some of the ones that stick out. But no, I don't have ADD. I don't have ADHD. I don't have any reason to think that. But thank you for your diagnosis. I appreciate the attention that you've paid to my existence. I appreciate that. But I don't think I have ADD or ADHD. So, but anyway, I'm going to go find the eye doctor and get my appointment done so I can go home and wrap some presents. And I'm going to make videos while I do some of that for this coming week. And then we will start looking at Christmas ornaments. I made a video of the Christmas stockings last night, so I got that one ready to go. And then I'm going to show you my Christmas trees when they're all done. Typically, I decorate my tree the day after Thanksgiving. I might kind of start on it Thanksgiving Day. My kids and I will start bringing stuff down, and I will have it all lovely and decorated for you to see. But I got to show you all the ornaments before I decorate my tree, and then I'll show you my trees. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a fantastic weekend. It's really nice here. The rain has already stopped, and it's sunny again. But thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you again soon.